TOMz.
Good afternoon, Sanmonani Lapumakaya. Welcome to it. The best science and technology show is on your screens right about now. Then again, I see these are teenagers on a mission right here on your #1 channel, SABC Mzansi for sure. Jeng and Joel Buffet to the two awesome presenters are in the building.
Yeah.
How are you doing, my boy? I'm too fresh.
I'm not. The animal prosthetics, my boy. Good try, young topic enough.
So excited, guys. Well, Niaz Buffet, because when they are born, they're actually born with deformed body parts, and sometimes they get amputated if ziyagula.
Ama pet owners do not have to worry at all, manje. Ngoba sebeyakwazi ke manje ukwenza ama custom-made body parts are artificial, noma our prosthetics awuyilwane.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really sad.
Mfana, yazi ukuthini izinto zayidinga imilenze emine for effective mobility.
Yes, I hope you guys are ready to tag along with us as we explore the world of animal prosthetics. Are you ready?
I'm so ready, my boy.
Let's do this.
Hurry.
One of the project the animal prosthetics. 130 prosthetics ki eng ebile ba di entse jwang. Re batla ho ithuta ka the history of prosthetics. Re bona re bokamoso ba prosthetics bo ya kae. Ro testa ro tseba hakakang ha re bapala the TOMz quiz.
That's welcome, Mzansi. It's that time again where we get to interact with you guys via social media. And the question you're asking namhlanje ukuthi benazi ukuthi ilwane nazo ziyakwazi ukuthola ama prosthetics. Let's start with what you guys had to say on Twitter. Alright, siphethe umpho_01 uthi ha bengingazi. But I'm definitely looking forward to learn more namhlanje. Nice one. Oyesibili ke siphethe ke lapana uThabo. Yena ke uthi hayi ngeke. Ha bengingazi ngempela. But is that even possible? I'll tell you what, just keep watching TOMz and who knows? Who knows, man? Do you keep those comments coming in on social media? On Facebook, you're TOMz. On Twitter, @TOMz_SABC_1. Trust me, this is going to be a mind-blowing episode. I will big it. Alright, Mzansi sesinzwile ukuthi nithini laphana on social media. Like khaya ke sesiyilana eKatlehong empilisweni secondary school. Alright, sawona siswami?
Yebo.
Unjani?
Ngiyaphila.
Nami ngiyaphila. Ngicabanga igama lakho and after high school ufuna ukwenzani?
Igama lami ngoBabathu. Ngicabanga ukuthi mangiceda isikolo ngifuna ukuba udoctor.
Okay. Nice one. Mina ngifuna ukwazi ne uma inja yakho noma inja yasemphakathini ishayiswe imoto noma mhlambe bayikhahlela so much so that igcina inyawo layo selingasakwazi ukusebenza. Do you think uvela uyiyeke noma ungayisiza ngandlela thizeni?
Hawu, kumele isizwe nayo inja. Kufuneke ngizoyisiza ngifunele la abazosisa khona ngoba bakhona abo doctor bezinja. Manje kuzomela iswe lapho kuleso sibedlela leso sezinja.
And one of the ways siswami ukuthi singakhona ukuncedakala ne into ekuthiwa yi-artificial limb ne ama animal prosthetics. Mina bengithi animal prosthetics ngikhuluma ngani?
Ukhuluma ngokuthi mhlambe inja ithole accident or iphukile or something like ayikho sharp uzifaka isandla nenyawo to replace the broken hand.
Cool. And mina ngifuna ukwazi siswami kubaleke kangakanani emphakathini ukuthi sinakekele izilwane zethu?
Kubaleke kakhulu because even if a chicken, you can see it as if it's useless, but isipha amaqanda, so without the chicken anyeke sithola amaqanda, so balekile ukuthi sisiprotect her and treat her as human beings.
Our pets are given a home, food and healthcare and also provide companionship. Our pet owners gonna develop a relationship with their pets and will go the extra mile to ensure that our pets are well. Check this video out.
Ho sebedisa orthosis kapa di-braces ka mohara prosthesis for diphoofolo tse lemetseng ke ntho e leng hore se re sebedisa haholo matsatsing a. Orthosis yena ke a medical device e leng hore he ba e kenya mo mmeleng to a support, align, position, immobilize, present or correct deformity ebile he e kgona ho assist with weak muscles and improve function. Prosthesis yona ke a medical device e leng hore he ba e sebedisa to compensate for a missing or amputating leg segment. Ha ho bohlokwa he hore o amputate an entire leg la lore ho lemetse pleke e nyane fela. Prosthesis yona e kgona ho dumela normal weight sharing on all legs and in turn e kgona ho thusa to eliminate overuse syndrome mo mahetleng kapa on the hip or spine. Honale a 3,000-year-old mummy eba ifubaneng here and a wooden prosthetic big toe that could flex. A capua leg dating back to 300 BC Kimoba fumaning in the north of Naples, the most famous European prosthetics. The leg here is like a wooden core and a sheath in bronze. Got the late 1500s to the 1900th century, France and Switzerland keep on a variety of custom designed limbs that were built from wood, metal or leather. Ebile he khona we control la go sebedisa di cables, gears, cranks and springs tell go he khona ho thusa to rotate or bend. Ka 2011 Wired magazine article Emily Enthens gave an mention of the results of prosthetics for veterinarians for our four-legged friends with missing body parts whole again. The birth of the dog wheelchair ke concept e leng gore he itile ka the orthopedic veterinarian surgeon Dr. Lincoln Parks, the owner of the canine carts e leng gore he ke ena wa pele go the United States to manufacture this type of device. Parks yena o tlile ka monahano o ka 1961 ebile he na sebetsa go the Animal Medical Center go New York City and recognized the need for such a tool and his practice.
Yo, that's my boy bangacabanga ukuthi izinja actually could have a wheelchair.
My boy, amazing technological inventions in Dwana. Oh, ngiyakutshela wena. Right now though, mina ngifuna ukwazi lapha ekhaya ngicabangani. Twitter, Facebook is buzzing right about now. Please keep the momentum going and keep the ball rolling. Right now, quick commercial breaks. Abuya emva kwetoni. TOMz addicts, welcome back. You are still watching Uhlelo Unga Phambili. And my teenagers on a mission, one on SABC, one Mzansi for sure. My boy Santano Lishap.
I'm still here, my boy. Cool. So, if you just joined us, I'm we're all about animal prosthetics. And it sounds like you can see the animal prosthetic business line Mzansi has not gained so much attention. Kodwa, in the past, animal prosthetics were imported.
True story. As ngisayibuza futhi I'm sure nabanye benu niyazibuza ukuthi kahle kahle izinja noma izilwane ziqeqeshwa kanjani ukuthi ene zikwazi ukusebenzisa ama prosthetic limbs. Noma ke uma phela ubuzofaka into ne?
Yeah.
Kunto engajwayelekile.
Yeah.
Obvious, kumele kube khona uqeqesho okuthile lapha yabo le.
Yes. Most definitely. Isikhathi ukuthi namhlanje sihlangana neguest yethu uPhilip, who is an animal prosthetic designer. So sit back, relax, and watch this.
Nekiliting. Keep up on what Mzansi. It's that time again. It's mission time. Igama lami ke uSiya and we're still running the streets of Gauteng. Namhlanje sisefri enaging and namhlanje sofuna kabanzi ngama animal prosthetics. Tell you what, it's going to be absolutely amazing namhlanje and uyalazi udaba ngeke ngikwazi ukuthatha lolu hambo ngingedwa. Let's meet today's teenager. Sawona siswami.
Hi, Sinjani.
Ngiyaphila njani?
I'm okay, great.
Alright, ngicela ungitshele igama lakho ubuya phi and uthanda ukwenzani?
Igama lami Nonkululeko. Yeah, I'm a student at uni, so I'm studying law.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool, nice one. Yabona namhlanje ke siswami uze la at the right place. Ngoba uzofuna kabanzi namhlanje ngama animal prosthetics. Yazi usually ne uma umuntu enesifo esithile noma kumele ba amputate unyawo lakho noma uma khona into eyenzekile and then kumele afake into ekuthiwa artificial leg. Kodwa namhlanje uzofuna ngawama animals. So are you ready for that?
I am ready for that. Yeah, are you?
I'm just as ready. I hope now, Labikaya, you are just as ready. With that being said, Siswami, asbange. Good day. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Good, thanks. See ya.
Hi, Nonkululeko.
Pleasure to meet you.
So we're both from a show called TOMz on SABC One, and today we want to learn more about animal prosthetics, right? So could you kindly introduce yourself to the people at home? Tell us what you do and where you're from.
So I'm originally from the Northwest, and I reside in Vereeniging at the moment in South Gauteng. I run a product development company called Bunny Corp, and we focus primarily on medical products, specifically animals.
Yeah. So for someone at home that has no idea none whatsoever as to what animal prosthetics is all about, how would you explain it?
Well, it's very much similar to humans. If the animal loses a limb for some reason, then we try and create an artificial limb. So prosthetic would be, maybe it's a foot or a leg, beaks, feet, whatever is needed.
The prosthetic limbs here are incredibly valuable to amputees ka lebaka la hore prosthesis e kgona ho thusa to restore some of the capabilities tso lahlehetseng ha nako he ba kgaola maoto a hao kapa matsoho a hao. There are different kinds of prostheses that can be fitted in various parts mo mmeleng wa motho kapa mo mmeleng wa diphoofolo, and these have different functions. A person's prosthesis ha ke ntho e leng hore ba designer ebile ba e simbola ka nako e leng hore ba nahana ka appearance le di-functions tse motho a di hlokang. Different types of prosthetic limbs are designed with different goals in mind. For example, cosmetic prosthetic limbs can be cosmesis by designer with appearance in mind rather than controllability. Unlike traditional prosthetic limbs, bionic limbs can control to induce mobility.
So what body parts can be printed?
Well, currently we're doing legs, like I said, beaks. On the human side, they're doing ears, noses, even organs, and we're also working on doing implants for animals. So as the technology develops, every year there's new materials, new methods. We're getting closer and closer to actually reproducing organic parts.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. Now, I want to know and see actually take me through the process as to which materials you guys use and how you guys actually get everything together.
Well, the best way to explain it is to show you. Come inside.
All right, cool. So what do we have here?
Okay, so sometimes we would get something like this from the vet. So what they would do is they would actually make a mold of the stump. So this is where the foot was amputated. Then they send the physical casted part to us. We do a 3D scan. So this is the actual 3D scan. Then that's the foot design. It fits around that, so we actually have a lid that can open up, so there's easy access for the foot to go in. It closes up and the owner can then use cable ties to fasten it. So this foot then gets a rubber foot that's over molded onto that. So this rubber, then the way we cast that is we use molds. So we also 3D print the mold, and then we also do beaks.
Nice.
So I want to show you this one. This is a parrot, African grey parrot, and he lost his beak over there. And we did a new 3D print, and this is then printed in polyamide, which is essentially nylon. And this is it fitted. So he's busy with the operations now.
Isn't technology just so amazing? Like, so what do we have here?
Okay, so before we can actually realize the final design, we need to make sure that the socket fits. If we had to get a perfect fit so the animal can use it, so it stays attached. So we 3D print test sockets.
Nice.
And this is from the printer. And usually it's something very simple like that. So this is the actual shape put together. So I can then use the sample to test it.
It fits.
To see how it fits, yes. And then once it's on, it's a good fit. So we do this 3-4 times, sometimes depending on the situation.
3D printable prosthetics are changing the face of medicine. The engineers, the physicians, they develop the prosthetics. They customize for motho o tlo e aparang. O ka kgona ho qala heka designer a 3D object ka ho sebedisa computer e connecting to a 3D printer. The 3D printing process will change a whole object into thousands of tiny little slices, from the bottom up, slice by slice. These layers and form a solid object. Each layer can be very complex, and so on as to the 3D printers, they create the moving parts that the hinges on the same object. You can print a whole prosthetic limb assembled without using any tools.
Wow, so we've got a couple of bird legs.
And what material do you guys actually use here?
These days we print in carbon fiber, which is also fantastically strong. It's very cost effective and it's very light.
Why is it important for such material to remain light?
Well, obviously on the residual limb there's muscle atrophy, so usually it's very weak. It takes time to build that up again, so as light as possible in the beginning, depending on the situation again. And then if it's too heavy, the animal won't be able to walk. They need to feel that it's sturdy enough that they can put pressure on it, but also, if they pick it up, it should be able to
So do you use the same material for all animals or?
No, it depends on the animal. Again, you know, birds, depending on the size of the bird, the carbon fiber works perfectly. For instance, it's strong enough. If we look at big dogs, we might be looking at polyamide or some other materials, depending on the weight it has to carry. So there's a lot of tests we need to do on that side. For the bigs, for instance, so far we've been using polyamide, the nylon, which has been proven to be strong enough, but we can go up to titanium if needed.
I know. That's when Philip Nganu he's passionate about it. Those designs are incredible.
Dude, like process enana is very possible thanks to science-led technology.
Yes, most definitely. So guys, do you have an animal that actually needs a limb or braces? And if it's without lizinto.
Rebuta on our social media platforms on Facebook. Once again, we are TOMz on Twitter at TOMz_SABC_1. While you do exactly that, quick commercial break. Sabuya, wait all.
TOMz.
Welcome back, my friends. You guys are still tuning to SABC Mzansi for sure. Teenagers on a mission. If you just joined us, I'm we're all about animal prosthetics. You almost missed out on a lot of information, but you still have a lot to catch up on.
Number 2, iy'lwane zethu noma ama-pets ethu kubalulekile ukuthi siwanakekele and also use our resources to help and assist with their functionality and also their mobility.
Yes, my friends. So I'm a pet. They're able to adapt to our prosthetics, which is like something which is really amazing. You think they'll still have to like be trained, but they're so intelligent.
And it's all thanks to science and technology. With that being said, let's get back to our guest namhlanje. Asitshele kabanzi ngale Shandus. So from the sketching and the designing process to this machine over here, which is a 3D printing machine, I want to know how long does a typical leg like this actually take to print?
So the sketching itself, if we crunch everything together, we can do it in a day.
In a day?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Just a day.
we can do the design. It gets printed. Something like this could take, I would say, about 8 hours to print.
I see.
So it's overnight,
I see.
essentially. But in most of these cases, you know, it's spread over a period of a couple of weeks, depending on how much we can see the animal.
Okay, Philip, I heard what you said all about animal prosthetics. I want to know what made you go into this kind of business.
Well, mainly our love for animals. Traditionally, this is not something we used to do. I'm actually an artist doing digital sculpting, things like that. But we saw an opportunity where we could help. We are experts in the additive technology, and we just thought, why not?
Sure. Okay, so Swami, so that does it for today's mission.
You are learning a lot about prosthetics, and that I can actually design my own shoe from that 3D machine.
Absolutely right. And siyabona ukuthi kahle kahle siyabantu kumele sinakekele iy'lwane zibalulekile kuthina khona singazothatha iy'nyathelo zokuthi siqale sesisebenzele ama-prosthetics, but I think this is absolutely amazing. So would you say this was a mission accomplished?
It was a mission accomplished.
High five to you. You were absolutely fantastic. And there you have it, Mzansi. We came, we saw, and we definitely accomplished namhlanje. From myself, your boy Sia, and
Nonku M.
we out here. There is definitely still hope for abantu that have pets with amputated or broken legs. However, okwamanje sekuyisikhathi-ke bafethu sokuthi sihluze ingqondo yakho sithi nje shuku with our TOMz quiz challenge. Ungakhohlwa lapha emakhaya ukuthi kahle kahle ngadlala nathi on social media. Isho kahle kahle ngicathi iyiphi impendulo. For now though, ake sidlaleni the TOMz quiz challenge.
Dumelang kaofela ke TOMz yo la tsebo re kgethehile haholo ho rona ebile re rata haholo, and that is why in today's episode re le ra tshakela Mpilisweni Secondary School. La tsebo re re kemiseditswe to have some fun with you guys ha tse re ithuta ka lefatshe le makatsang la science and technology. Are you ready to experience the ultimate edutainment? Ra ba fa le dibuka tse makatsang that will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Dibuka tse di tlo ba thusa ka career guidance hobane ke nako e tshwantseng ba nahane ka bokamoso ba bona. Let's go read and we did exactly that at the dance-off challenge. The presenters started against each other, and then we gave the learners a chance to see who could outdance them.
All right, Team Zansi, amaqembu amabili have chosen their 3 participants. Siphethe uTeam A ngalanga siphethe uTeam B.
We tested their knowledge with the TOMz quiz where we saw Team B winning the first round.
Bashaleni izandla.
Related to the second round, modeling Rabona, a grade 10 learner, Obaminza Moriki, Ayola, Chikwa, knocking everyone out. Atuzubabapala, the speed round master.
All right, Salela Shine to Siswami Lano Ayola. Siswami, how are you feeling making it through to the knockout, or rather the TOMz speed round master?
Excited.
All right, cool. So Siswami, ngifuna ungenzele sona ne. Ungitshele the exact same pattern oyibona lana ungibekele kwenye indawo. Angifuni enkulu on top of a small one. You're only allowed to use one hand. Uma ushaya into yakho in the fastest time possible, you'll get to guest present on SABC 1. How are you feeling? Siswami uthukile. Okay, cool. U2 minutes wakho uqala right about njengamanje. Ukumbule, you're only allowed to use one hand. Asami Siswami.
All you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za. Hutsiba man, do not go check ko skolong sa hao.
All right, Siswami bekunzima kodwa ushaya into yakho in 1 minute 52 seconds. That was really close. Ushaya into yakho. How are you feeling right about now?
Happy.
Hey?
Happy.
Bafethu, science and technology is amazing. You can literally print a dog's leg in a matter of minutes. And also, Bafethu, another thing that's interesting is that you can also have a prosthetic yendlebe. Bafethu, science and technology is petty. Otherwise, if you share it, check this out.
We got the K9 Commander 2015 with the progressive technology of 3D printed legs. Marcel and Little yana only performing the osseointegration, which is a direct structural and functional connection between living bone and the surface of a load-bearing artificial implant. Monting enyane a paw in its front limb. It is the first time osseointegration by performer on a front limb. If a pet has to have amputation, all veterinarians but the value of prosthetics
Yo, wow, what an amazing episode, Bafethu. Yazini, science and technology is here to make a difference. We've learned so much about animal prosthetics. But thank you so much, Bafethu, for tuning in. Hope you guys have learned a lot as well. Remember, Bafethu, to keep the conversation going, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is join us on our social media pages. If you're watching this for the first time on Twitter, see TOMz_SABC_1, and on Facebook, see TOMz.
Yeah, my boy, this was definitely a mind-blowing episode. Yeah. I'm sure that you guys would also agree. Now also benifuna uhlelo noma benifuna inkcukacha esithe ngasivakashela laphana ku www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMz. Otherwise, you can catch me on Twitter and I am Sia_G and
I am Fresh by Caddy. Before we say our goodbyes and dash out to check out the highlights on our upcoming episode.
Some of fellow returning on the next episode of TOMz. We're going to check out Gold Reef to the heck at the science behind fun rides. An interview with our TOMz quiz winner got experience high on the right. We took the Gold Reef City's new ride, the Flying Maverick. But our woman the rich history behind roller coasters. Read to the heck about somebody roller coaster ride. Uskalebalo Shebela TOMz Galabonella with 2 more SABC 1. Mzansi for show.